I'm gonna just go ahead and say that, whoa, full screen, well, that's a thing. I'm gonna show you some game design. This is a project I wanted to start working with. You can, oh, what did I do? Oh, I forgot. Apparently, with the window, if you rub back and forth, it closes so you can, find where you want to place it, but that's not what I want to do. The thing you want to know, you want to make a 2D shooter game. The game idea I had was, well, let's run this real quick. Let's say the little square here is you, and these will be the walls of a maze. The maze will be loaded from an image that will be then taken and read and then generated only to the edges of your window. That way it doesn't lag the computer. But as an additional, where's the button? I think it's P. You also get shots, but that's something I messed up on and I will fix it. It's position, I don't know. I'll figure this out. So, looking back here, we got translate. For shot, it's being put at select.update. I'm updating each shot. Shouldn't I update that before? Yeah, I should. So let's grab this. Put after the update up here. Actually, it's an update. We can go to this update function. There we go, we got an update. Now we need to show. Now we got it to show, but we got X position and Y position. Why are we showing it there? I don't know. We need to design a way. Also don't want the size to be based on character size. I want it to be we should do divide by 2 for this because why not? And over here, instead of times 2, let's just make it, by the way, this is the rectangle that is the big one. Up here is the size in pixels. We're going to go ahead and make that 20 because why not? And let's see if everything runs. Boom. Now notice everything's faster. We don't want this fast. So we're going to want to take the speed and divide by 10 instead of 5. That will make it much slower, just like the original. I also forgot to mention that you will start speeding up in this. But because I don't want the character to move, because the camera will be focused on you, I'm going to make the walls move, and should I make... Oh, what if X pose and Y pose, what if we added not 600, let's put a plus first. This is X, so width, there we go, width divided by 2. We're taking half the width. We'll do something similar for Y. Height divided by 2. Think that works? Probably not. Okay, boom. No, we should not subtract. Should be negative. If we did negative, would that fix it? X is wrong. So actually, there's an easy way to fix this. Right and left, we want to switch those. I know it's not consistent. If that should be a 3. Now let's see what this does. Perfect. But we forgot something. What's going on? What we should have done in the first place was up here in the So, by the way, if you want to figure out how to use this, let me unzip my jacket, I'm getting hot. If you want to learn how to use this, go to processing.org, link it down in the description. There's also a link to a channel that does a lot of interesting stuff. He does challenges. It's called Coding Train. I think that's it. He does a lot of coding challenges and all sorts of processing, Java, Python, and JavaScript. This is Java processing. See processing right there. Java. You can still see the stuff behind it. Have I even bothered to hide this? Nah. Okay. Next thing we wanted to do, let's go to void setup. We want to do Rekt mode. I'm not a professional, by the way. I have only started learning. And we put that. Perfect. Now, let's see. That's looking nice. So, see? Except we've messed up. Shot. We got the directions right, but we should have made certain things positive and certain things negative. It would make much more sense as I'm doing this. Okay. Oh, I messed up, apparently. And this is all messed up. Let's hit play again. I didn't click. Controls need to be inverted again. I messed up. But notice the bullets are working now. See? Progress. Also hope I didn't type anything. So apparently our moving direction is wrong. And I don't want to use, well actually, what if we switch the negatives? I mean, double negatives, I don't know. Let's just try this. Click. Yeah, that just messed everything up. Let's not do that. Maybe next time we'll be careful not to mess up. Like that. So, next thing we want to do is change the controls. This is it. We'll switch W with S and A with D. The basic controls for anything. Okay, let's run this. Click, make sure. Okay, that seems like normal controls. And yet, it's also firing in the correct directions. So, we need another thing. We need to make a wall object. So we just add new tab here, wall. And here, we'll look at this. We need to make a wall class. Class wall. We don't need the parentheses. We're rebels. And now we need a wall function. So we'll just put wall with parentheses. Boom, boom. Perfect. So what do we want put in here? X and a Y. I'm thinking. We don't want int. Okay, so the image will be we'll take like a section. How about we'll load the whole thing, but we'll only load stuff that's on screen. But let's look at my updates. Not using that, might as well just update all, because I'm not using them. So those are going to update. I don't know. We've been going 10 minutes. 10 minutes at 60 FPS. Solid 60 though. This is going to be part 1. So I haven't really talked about what this goes through. So this is my variable setup. An array list is a type of array that handles objects. And with those objects, which I made an array list of shot, which will show every shot that I took. That's why they show up. I should also put okay. We'll make a internal variable Boolean called dead. Just say if it's dead or alive. And we'll want to initialize that as a false because we want them alive. Then we'll go down to the we'll need a new function. So a couple lines down, we're going to go void remove. I'm going slow, I know. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go with that. Okay, with void, we're going to do a special for loop that goes through every shot. So for we'll initialize with a shot, and we're going to go check, boom, and we'll take my value. You'll understand this in a second. This is a special kind of for loop learned from coding train. Okay, now we got value of local variable check is not used. So what do we do? We'll see check. Well, we'll need if check dot dead. I think I need that. No. Well, what am I doing? We'll see if this works. Okay, that worked. If check dot dead bool dot remove check. So it removes a special object. So we're checking to see if it's dead. And we'll be copying that for the wall. We'll probably need to copy the Boolean first. Actually, we don't. Wall doesn't die. We'll need a separate Boolean. Boolean off screen. Off screen. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go, we got Boolean. We're not declaring it because we'll need to do something with each wall. So for draw, move, update. Okay, there we go. We'll do something here. We'll call remove. We'll do a function. Drag. Remove. Fix. Remove. So here we have a show. What I want to do is I want to add several. We need an array list of walls. Array list. Now we have our wall construction. We'll put wall. wall. There we go. Then we're gonna put wow. New array. I type slow. Just hang on. Let me get this typed. That's not the right symbol. There we go. So what this is, I created a new array list. This calls the class and function. What we call this looks like a function. Let me tab it over a little bit. This looks like a function, but it's not. It's called a constructor. When the class is called as an object, like in this case, it will look at the wall and say, oh, there's a constructor. Goes to the constructor, and that's where we make our object. Here, in this parentheses, we use local variables to fill that. Int. Actually, why int? Yeah, we can do int. Expose. If you're thinking we've already used this variable too much, don't worry. It's an object. Variables are meant to cross. Y pose. We have successfully done it. So we've got Y pose and X pose. I'm going to try to make this quick. The wall we want a location of. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wall. We're going to put in not float, but int. I think it might be float. Oh, we'll figure it out. Int X, int Y. This is only specifically for this function. We'll put expose equal X and Y pose equal Y. So what we're looking at here is we declared variables and they were setting them in here. And now we're going to call a function. Okay, well, actually, yeah, should we? Who cares? So we go down here. We probably should get an off-screen check. I'm putting a lot of functions. It makes it easier for me to focus. So void off-screen. We're gonna put our parentheses and then we gotta make our boom. So what we'll be checking here. We'll have a check, and then we'll here right now. Did we make it one in the other one? No, we didn't. That's good because I plan on doing it here. So we'll take wall here. So we got, yeah, I'm using a function declare thing. So here dot, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in the void. I'm gonna have to Bullion. So this is actually the return type for the function. I didn't put any here because we're just removing stuff. We're not returning a value as a function thing. What we'll do here is though, here, I did a function, didn't I? We'll make this void for now until we know what we're doing. shot. No, we want off screen. Boolean off screen. What? Nah, we can remove that Boolean. We're going to declare the Boolean here. Correct. And we'll actually turn this back to Boolean because we have made our fix. We'll go here, return correct. Local variable correct may not have been initialized. If it's off screen, we want false. Okay, that's what it wanted. So we're gonna have to go through an if statement. This should be an if statement where we check if one second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take where is it? Update show. Okay, there we go. We got show. Look at size. This is when it's translated. Okay, I'm going to do a rect that is shown at X pose, Y pose, size. Boom. Let's check. Okay, that's going twice as fast. Pretty cool overlay though. It's canceling the Y effect, or the X effect. But it's doubling the Y. So we want to go... Wait. I was thinking, what if we reversed the Y? That would be interesting. We reversed it. Now everything's acting normal. I think I might need to change up and down. Okay, we got to change. Oh. This is really messed up code. I'm not so happy about it. Okay, here we'll determine how it really works. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay, it works almost. We want to pass for bullet, not negative Y. Okay, we need to reverse the directions too. So here we go. We go down to the directions. We don't want to reverse right and left, but we want reverse up and down. I will fix the comments later. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, it works again. So there's the little square in the top left corner. We now know that works. Okay. As I was saying, there was a direction variable, int dir. Dir I declare here, but what if we made that 5 and ran it? Well, nothing's happening until you press a key. So it gives you a chance to know where you are. I plan on actually, the rendering might take a bit because I have to, actually, we just have to detect every time we have something enter the thing, like a exposition enters a new we need some text. Here, we can move this actually. What if in the draw we'll put print ln line. Okay, I'm figuring this out. I forgot how to do it. Oh. So we'll worry about expose y pose actually we should probably do something comma we need a comma Control C, we'll want to put one here, comma int value of expose. There we go. Comma, boom, comma, int value of y pose. Boom. Think that will work? Probably not. Okay, right now it's sending in a bunch of zeros. The moment we start moving, boom. So the integer always goes down to the positive, well, not always positive, it goes to the greatest. No, it goes to the number. Okay, what if we go, I'm trying to do this. Okay, so looking at this, negative 282.6, the greater would actually be towards 0, but instead it went towards 0. It went greater, so anything that has less, it takes the numbers before the decimal, so that's the numbers we need to worry about. So looking at that, it always takes the number before the decimal. So that's something to note. That's also in Minecraft. I should have realized that. That's how it works. Okay. So taking upon that, we could take an int of the x and y position as our value of where we are. I'm going to do int boxes. This will be the value of width. I'm going to always make this a square screen divided by 20. And if we look at that, that's 600. So boxes technically is the x. Wait a minute. I've been doing this wrong. I should be making the x and y position based on the, man, Well, I'll figure out this some other time. Hope you liked the video, and if you want me to continue making videos about making this game, go ahead, like, and I'll see you next time.